Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another interesting video, you guys. If this is your first time, you're welcome to the family. My name is Jenna Chiwon and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Port Harcourt. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You're the real MVP. To my new subscribers, please join the family. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and also subscribe to the channel. Okay, so you guys, today's video we're going to be talking about money cleansing and food budgeting. Like, you guys will be like, Jenna, what are you talking about? Unnecessary expenses when you're going to the market. This year we are shutting it down. I am not buying something that I will not use this year now. Unnecessary items that I kept on buying last year. This year we're not buying it anymore. We're dropping them, okay? So I'm gonna be telling you how I do my monthly food budgeting and the do's and don'ts you shouldn't do if you're budgeting for the month. These things, don't do them, okay? Don't buy them. They are not necessary. If you buy them, how to store them or how to keep them, because I realized that the moment I got married and all of that, I kept on buying food. Like, initially I don't see reasons why I should buy food because I stay in my family house, so literally my mom do all the shopping and everything. So when I got married, it's all on me. Like, the cross is now on you to bear. You have to do the buying. You're the woman of the house. You're the lady of the house, that kind of thing. And I had issues prepping my food. I had issues controlling what I buy. Like, I go to the market, I just buy. And I bring them back to the house and I realize that I don't need them. That's because I didn't plan. I did not do proper research of what I want. And at times, so I buy. And when I get to the house, I don't know how to store them. In space of 1 week, they are all bad. Like, I literally had to be calling, oh, please, how do you store this? Oh, please. Like, I Googled, I called. I literally was doing a lot just so that I could save those things from perishing. Especially perishable goods, you suffer from them. Okay, so we're gonna be doing some money cleansing, like those unnecessary things you don't need to buy, you don't need to spend your money on, and the do's and don'ts when you're going to the market. So don't buy these things if you don't know how to save them, or you don't have the space, or you don't have where to save them. Okay, and also I'm also going to be sharing some, my monthly budget. It doesn't matter how much you have, you can budget everything. Okay, even if it's 5k, 10k. Like, I'm just giving you instances. You can budget all of all these things. You just need to have a proper way of how you spend your money when it comes to food. That way you can save 1 or 2 kobos from them, okay? So if this is something you'll be interested in, keep on watching, okay? So guys, when I first started buying foodstuffs, like, I literally buy unnecessary things. I'm not even gonna lie. If I have a budget of, let me say, a budget of 50k for the month, I'm giving you as an instance, I literally go to buy tomatoes because I always use my friend that was shopping back then. She shopped for family of family of 7. So I was using her to, like, buy things. Like, when she buy things, I want to buy them because I feel like I need them. Not like I don't need them, but many a times they are not necessary because I'm just a family of 2. So buying for, like, a family of 7, in the sense that she may buy, like, tomato, a custard of tomato, and I will buy tomato, 1 custard. And me, I'm not the type that likes stale food. I like my food very fresh. Like, when I want to make them, I want everything to be fresh. I want everything to be, like, giving me fresh taste because I like eating what is fresh. So when I buy tomatoes like this, like, I'm giving you tomato as an instance because I have suffered from buying tomato. When I buy tomatoes, this tomato just stay, no matter how much of Ziploc bag I put them inside and put inside the fridge, after a while they just depreciate. Like, they just turn to rotten tomatoes. So anytime I have them and I see, like, anytime I want to cook, I always select them because that's one way you can actually save another one. When you want to make something, I literally have to look for something I want to make that has to do with tomatoes, so that I will take out those soft ones so that they don't spoil the other one. You know what they say, we want to buy fresh eggs because we actually eat a lot of eggs, fresh egg, fried egg sauce and all of that. I literally go as much as buying 3 crates of egg, and this egg, I just watch them heat, just start making them, they just start getting bad inside where they are. And before I even realized that, oh, I should put my egg inside the fridge, because I heard a lot of people, oh, egg doesn't come in contact with water. If water touches egg, it goes bad. Because of that, I wasn't even storing my egg inside the fridge. Like, by the time I realized, oh, I can actually refrigerate my eggs, it was already late. By then I had wasted so much has just stayed there and just rot over the time. And then I also realized that buying fruits, like, I'll buy fruit, I'm buying fruits for the month. Oh my god, guys, I think I must have showed you guys a lot of videos, and I realized, stop doing that, stop that. It's not meant to be like that. You're wasting your money. Those things are no longer fresh. Like, they are done. Just buy for a week or 2 weeks, and then you buy the next 2 weeks, or you buy for the next week again. I realized that those things actually just is not healthy, is wasting of money. Like, I have to rebuy them again. So I found out different ways on how I can actually store my food, how I can save my money instead of overbuying and getting poor quality. Not like when I bought them, the stuffs were not good. They were good, but because they've stayed over time, it's as good as me buying from the market. There's no difference of me going to the market and buy what is bad from the market. So I literally just buy and overbuy things that are not necessary, things I don't need. But upon learning and buying over time, it has made me to realize that I just don't need that. So with proper planning and proper storing process, I've actually realized that there are a lot of ways I can cleanse my money. Like, don't spend that much of money, don't buy unnecessary things. I can remember going to the market and I would buy yam. Guys, I don't know, this sounds so funny, but I remember when I was doing all of this, I bought yam. I would buy two tubers of yam. I don't need two tubers of yam. We barely finished one in 1 month, so how would I be buying two? I always buy two tubers of yam. I'll buy potatoes, I'll buy tomatoes, buy onions. Onions is one thing I know that no matter how much, it doesn't spoil, it always lasts me for the month. Onions is one thing you can actually spend your money on and will not regret, because it will still be there over time, no matter how much no matter how long it stays, onions will still be there. I bought potato and I realized like 3 months has gone by, I have not finished the potato. The yam I bought, I realized that before the end of the month, the yam is already getting black inside. At that point, I had to tell myself, Jenna, it's not everything you have to buy, okay? I started cutting down on what I was buying, and I realized that I saved a whole lot of money. Like, saving this money in the sense that I can buy these things later, and I can also save it and also add it to my own money, okay? So I realized that I could actually save a lot of money from doing these things, and now I'm going to be telling you guys different ways I actually store my foods and how I actually plan them and all of that. So when it comes to your tomato, you don't have to go buy a custard of tomato if you're just two in the house. You don't need it. Believe you me, if you should buy a custard, you're wasting it, because at the end of the day, the only way you can actually save that tomato, if you have a 24 hours light supply, you chop this tomato, like boil it. When you finish boiling it with the skin, you blend it out and put inside the container. When you put in the container, put this container on the fire. Many times it's better you use a glass jar. When you put it in a glass jar, you put it on the fire and let it heat up. I think I'm gonna put a little video here, because this is the way I've been storing my tomato. I actually learned it from a friend that has a family of, I think there are 6 in their family or so. I mean, family of 4, yes, there are 4 in their family, 2 girls and she and her husband. So I asked her, how do you store your tomato? Like, I've wasted a lot of tomatoes and I'm not finding it funny. So she told me how she stores the tomato by, you know, when you wash it, you just grate it by yourself, or if you grate it in the market, fine, no problem. Then you cook it. When you cook it, after cooking, you put it in a jar. That's cook it, or like normal cooking, to dry out the water. Put it in a jar as it's hot. Put the jar, or the glass jar, on the fire and cook it and allow it to seal. Pour water inside the glass jar, allow it to seal. Let it boil like you're cooking it again inside the glass jar. Then don't open it till when you want to use it. Believe you me, that tomato is gonna come back alive. Like, you see the one that tomato come back and you open a tomato and it's looking dead, or it's looking like it has stayed. Nah, this one is gonna look fresh. Like you've not used it, you just bought it. It will still give you the fresh taste. It will still look fresh. This is something I've been doing and it has been working for me. It gives me this joy when I just bring out fresh tomato and it's looking so fresh, so nice. Because I noticed that when I put it in my pot and I put it inside the fridge, or I put it in a bowl and I put it inside the fridge, not a glass jar, and not preheating it, anytime I open it, the tomato is already looking dead, it's not looking fresh. But since I started doing this one, trust me, you guys, you do this and come back and thank me. Save you a lot of money. I have tomatoes in my fridge that I bought since last year and I've not even used them. Like, I was writing down my list which day to go to the market, my normal monthly budget list, and I'm like, oh, I have tomato, oh, I have this, I don't need to buy this, I don't need to buy this. Now, nothing stops you from getting your money for the cooking for the month, but then here comes this part where you do your money cleansing. You save the money, right? Because you still have these things in your fridge, or maybe you want to still buy them and then save the next money for the next month or something. You still get to save the money, isn't it? Yeah. So this trip has been helping me for my tomatoes, and when it comes to my fruits, guys, let me tell you another way you can save your fruits from getting bad. See, you don't have to go and buy. I used to buy fruits for the whole year. Like, if you go to my kitchen, there's one, I said for the whole year, for the month, there's one, you know this carton they used to put apples? Yes, I had the carton, because when I went to fruit markets, I bought some stuff, so they gave it to me with that carton. So I used to put all my fruits inside there, and I realized that those fruits don't even if they just stay like maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, they're already going bad. So what I do is fruit like oranges, watermelon. If it's watermelon, I blend them immediately. I buy them, I blend them and turn them to smoothie. And when I turn them to smoothie, I just make sure it freezes up. I don't allow it to be liquid form. I allow it to solidify. When it solidifies, I keep it there. Maybe when I want to drink, I just bring it out and keep inside water, and it just melts, and I take it out all out. So I just grate them and turn them to smoothies and put them inside a can, inside a bottle, like a Ragolis rubber, because I have Ragolis rubber in my house. So I just put them inside there and just put them inside the fridge. Anytime I want, I bring them out. Or maybe I want to chew them, then I buy the ones I chew. Those ones I could just cut them, like I take them off from their skin, cut them and put inside a big bowl that has a cover, and I seal it up and put inside the fridge. That one also works for me. Like anytime I want to eat, all I have to do is just bring it out from the fridge and collect the one I want. And those ones, I don't do them for more than a week because I don't like what is stale. Like, I don't know why. If something doesn't taste nice in my mouth, I don't see how I should give it to some other person. So what I do is I cut those ones. If I'm buying like that small quantity, I don't buy the full round watermelon. I just buy like the one I buy from the market, maybe the one of 1,000, and I just cut them and put inside the fridge. Okay, that way you can actually save your money, like money cleanse, like I call it. Okay, another way you can actually save money is planning your monthly budgeting. Like, why do I say planning your monthly budgeting? Let's say you want to go, you know, your monthly budget for the month is 50k, and you want to buy more and still save money out of it. Now there's something I do at the market. If I know that, oh, like the way crayfish is going, crayfish, a custard of it is almost like 5,000 naira, and initially I used to buy one custard. That's because I could actually afford the one custard. But right now, buying one full custard, which is like 5,000 to 5,500 naira, I would actually buy with someone and share. Or you go to where they sell them in wholesale, which is something that is very, very good. You go to where they sell them in large quantities, and you see people that buy, like people that wants to buy food, people that are selling wholesale. If you were to buy, let me say, if you're the type that buy ice fish, because I don't buy ice fish, but I've seen a lot of person buying this ice fish in carton. They buy in carton, there'll be like 4, contribute money, buy in carton and share. Maybe one person will bring 5, one person will bring 5, the other person will bring just like that, and they just contribute to buy the carton and they share. You get more for the money than when you go to just buy them in the market and you buy them single ones. Like when I'm buying, I usually buy goats, which I've shown you guys how I buy my goats. I actually buy the 2 legs of goats, which is, I think at times I buy them for 10,000, at times I buy them for 12,000, depending on the size. And when I buy them like this, I literally just chop them and share them. So instead of me going to a market that I know that they will sell just that one for me, they will sell one of that goat leg for 7,000, I go to a market that I know that I'll buy them cheaper and less expensive. So that's another way of saving your money. If you know you're the type that always buy chicken, you can go to the market where chicken are more cheaper, and then you buy chicken for a lesser amount and share with someone. Or if you don't have that amount of money to buy so much, you can literally still look for, there are people that share quarter of quarter of quarter. You can go to those markets too. They still share quarter of quarter of quarter, where you can get these things and still save the money, and you still buy them a lot. You still buy them in large quantity. It actually do help a lot. So that way you get everything you need, and you still get to save your money and still buy them for cheap. It's very, very good. So that's one of the things I know that has worked for me. If I want to buy things that I know that they are so expensive or they are too much for me to buy, I just share it to my friends. I'll tell her, babe, offer, I want to buy so and so, are you interested? And she'll be like, oh yeah, nice. And what will she tell me? She tell me, okay, bring your money, let's contribute money together and let's buy. Like that way you get a bigger quantity and you still enjoy it the way you want it. So many times is we don't know all these things, we just end up going to spend money, buy, when we can actually spend less and get more. Okay, so guys, I decided to share this tip here. If you know this is something you practice, because a lot of people do this but they don't tell us about it. Now I've been going through a lot of money cleansing process in my life, like spending, unnecessary spending, the do's and the don'ts. No more buying of unnecessary things in my kitchen. I don't say whatever I don't need, I take it out. Okay, now let's really talk about this monthly food budgeting I've been talking about. See guys, like I said before, you don't need to have 500,000, 100,000, 50,000. You can actually do it with 20,000. Now there are easier way where you can do this thing. When I say easiest way, you don't have to go and buy everything. Like the same thing I still say that I still practice, which is something I'm sharing here. You can actually use 20k to make like 3 soups and put inside the fridge for the month, and it will still serve. And then you just, you know, find your way around it, making all these side dishes like breakfast, like all these chops in the morning. Must not necessarily be that morning food, and then those food will actually serve you. If you have 20k, if you make 3 soups, if you buy goat meat, buy what are they calling it, chicken, you mix them 5k, or maybe you want to buy them for less, you buy them 3k, because goat's meat now you can see them for that amount, and chicken you can buy a full chicken for like 4,000, 4,500. Like that is what I literally buy chicken in the market. There's no more chicken of 3,500. And then you combine all this and you make like 3 soups. You use the remaining 5k or 10k and buy every other thing. You make 3 soups, if possible make stew, and put them inside your fridge. This is a smaller quantity, but then it will still serve you for a family of 2, and it will carry you for the whole month. And when you do this like this, proper planning, you still get to, like, you know, use, maybe if you have some left money with you or some remaining money, you can just use them to buy like potato, yam. I know yam is about 2,000, 2,500 to buy one. You can buy potato, you can buy spag, noodles, something. Like I don't like noodles, so we literally don't eat noodles that often, but you can buy all these things and, you know, substitute them for your breakfast in the morning. You don't have to go and eat what you're supposed to eat in the afternoon for afternoon. Like that you save a whole lot of money. That's how I do my monthly planning. I don't cook the food and like we eat till morning, afternoon. Like, no, if I'm making these foods, I'm making them that we eat them. If it's gari in the afternoon, fine, we're eating gari. Really, you have to substitute these things, because even you as an individual, you don't want to be feeding your family gari every day. So find your way around it, okay? Plan the money, plan what you have in the house, because you have to check what you have at home, and then you plan what you have, and then you work with what you have. That way your budget, everything will just, you know, align for you, and life will be more easier. Like every day I sit down and I think I don't have to think about food. I have this joy. You don't know what it feels like going to the kitchen and standing for hours to make food. Oh my god, that's a lot. But a situation where I have everything all planned out for me, it's very easy. I just have to, like, just, you know, go there and cook. But if you're the type that they give you the money for the week, fine, you use your Saturday and cook the whole food for the week. You know, you're not cooking again for that week. Every other thing that wants to happen, you can still, you know, catch your cruise and have your fun. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy watching this video. I've actually been saying a whole lot of anything I buy and keep. My granite oil, my palm oil, my Maggi, I always make sure all those ones are always in the house, because it saves me a whole lot. I don't have to look for 10 naira to go and buy Maggi, or 20 naira to go and buy no or something. I just have them, and then I have every other thing. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, and if you find it helpful, please let me know in the comment section, and also share this video to a single and a married lady that just started family. They just started the life of the family, okay, that just got married, or a single lady that is trying to find her way around in budgeting and planning for food. Let me know, and also, you know, share the video to them. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.